now call on the Minister for Agriculture, Waterways and Environment, the Honorable Dr. Mahendra Reddy. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank Honourable Member for asking this question. Honourable Mr. Speaker, we as a nation have about 1,129 kilometers of coastline. The satellite data indicate that sea level has risen in Fiji by about 6 millimeter per year since, on an average, since 1993. Mr. Speaker, relatively, this is larger than the global average of about 2.8 to 3.6 millimeter per year. So we can see that we are approximately around our sea level rise on an average in a year is about 3 millimeters more than the global average. So given that, we will find that coastal inundation will be an issue, seawall water will be an issue. And it will affect not only coastlines, but also communities, because a large number of communities, particularly in the Maritime Division, and also along, here in Viti Levu and Vanua Levu, are staying along the coastline. So there will be requests, there are a large number of requests for us to undertake works to protect the coastline along where communities are staying or dwelling. Also, to some extent, we also get requests to protect infrastructure. But Mr. Speaker, we are also looking at not only the requests that we get, but also looking at what we could do to protect any coastline which are vulnerable and which could be inundated in the future. So for this, we are working closely with Ministry of Forestries to undertake nature-based solutions, because the hard engineering solutions, these are very expensive, and also the longevity of it is not very high. I mean, it may last 5 years, 10 years. For example, we did riverbank protection in Bav behind Bhutia village that got washed away, Gabion bank protection. So the real long-term solution is to look at a nature-based solution to deal with problem arising from nature. The Speaker, in this financial year, starting from July till now, these are the coastal works that we have done. In Namoli village, this village was experiencing foreshore erosion. So we did quite a massive amount of work there, 440 meters of seawall infrastructure, hard structural bank protection work we took. We also, in the same process, expanded the village foreshore, so that got additional expenditure that we incurred to give them more space to expand the village. This cost us a total of $700,000, just over $700,000, and it completed in October last year. So we then went earlier this year, Waterway staff went and planted mangroves along this particular construction that we did, because in the longer run, we will have to establish this to protect the seawall from any erosion. So nature-based solution is the way forward. So this work is completed, pretty expensive. On an average, around 500 meters of seawall construction costs us anywhere between $750,000 to $1.2 million, depending on the nature or the height of the seawall. So this one costs us about $700,000, and it was 440 meters. So you can see, Speaker, how expensive this kind of work is. The other one that we completed was Rukuruku Levu village in Ndronga. Mr. Speaker, this one, it was about 400 meters, and it cost us $437,000. We completed this in February this year. The other project that we completed 100% is Drabuni village in Tailevu. This one cost us about $490,000, and this was 212 meter length, but the height was quite double the previous one, so that's why you can see it cost us nearly $500,000. We completed Lamini village in Tavuni, total length of 163 meters and 2.5 meters high. It cost us, $1 million. So very expensive project, Mr. Speaker said. Then we did Nandaro village in Tailebu. The project cost us $470,000, 112 meters of seawall works that we did there. We also are undertaking, began works in Kandavu, 3 places, Tavuki District School, Namuana village and Namalata village, but these works are not complete yet. It got affected by the current crisis that we are facing, so we were looking at completing these works hopefully this year. We were not able to deploy machines to undertake the work. Mr. Speaker, we have just written, Ministry of Waterways has written to Ministry of Rural and Maritime Development to give us a matrix of all the seawall that we need to do, all the riverbank protection that we need to do, and then rank it in terms of important, 1, 2, 3. And we will try importance, meaning how many the communities who will be affected, and what kind of length we're talking about, where it is located, etc. So then we will try to do all the ones in the next financial year, in terms of important. And at the same time, we'll see what we can do to 2 and 3 in terms of nature-based solution, so that, so ones are in terms of impact, and also in terms of how it's like these are emergency ones. So Mr. Speaker said these are the work that has been done, and these are our plans for the future, next financial year. Thank you.
I thank the Honourable Minister for